Today's message: dips in crypto only exist to transfer your assets from weak hands to stronger hands. Which are you? Welcome back to Grow Rich, Grow Happy. All my free thinkers, that place where we follow the breadcrumbs to wealth. Guys, have I got an episode for you? I probably have a headache right now. I say probably because I'm unsure if I have one or not. The rabbit holes I've been down with crypto this morning, last night, all so I could bring you guys the information and have you also put on your thinking caps. Now, ever since Brad Garlinghouse had that dinner with his chief legal advisor and Donald Trump, well, you know, where I came and I said, hey, maybe they had caviar. Maybe they had a delicious steak dinner, just an expensive meal. I knew I was on to something because I kept bringing it back. Those of you that's been watching these videos, you know I'm always bringing up that dinner. Well, I'm going to show you something today that someone else showed me. And I was looking at it and I was like, man, I didn't catch this, but someone else did. This is why I love crypto. This is why I love Twitter, or shall I say X. Guys, you're going to want to watch this episode because if there's any slight remote chance that this is true, man, we are in for the ride of our lifetime with XRP. Guys, we are in for the ride of our lifetime. And I think it's true just based on the dots I've been connecting. Video from yesterday, yada, yada, yada. But I'm going to show you that here. This is your first time here to Grow Rich, Grow Happy, guys. You're not here by mistake. I don't believe in coincidence. You are here to start your journey into generational wealth. You do that by getting in the right projects at the right time and sticking it out, guys. This is a great community. I love this community. You guys be on it. My free thinkers down below in the comments. You be putting me on this stuff. But yeah, we're finna jump over here because I don't want to waste any time. Guys, take a look down below. Take advantage of the deal on the Tangent. You get a 10% discount if you use my code that's down below. It goes to help the channel. You don't even have to help the channel if you don't want to. I appreciate it if you do, but just get you a Tangent wallet, guys, so that you don't lose your crypto. Take a look down below at the merch store as well. But anyway, enough talk, right? We're going to get over here because I want to show you something. Now, yesterday, and I'm going to set this up for you. Oops. Yesterday, guys, if you guys checked out yesterday's video, I'll leave it at the end. This ain't the particular article, but this article repeated it. It says Trump's expected to sign executive orders on crypto debanking policies on day one report. But, you know, we went through it and it said here, industry leaders have urged Trump to take decisive steps, including issuing crypto-related executive orders within the first 100 days in office. Well, I told you guys, industry leaders, I swear he's referring to Brad Garlinghouse. That's the only industry leader that we've seen him publicly out with constantly. And Brad Garlinghouse, the master chess player he is always somewhere in the mix. Well, they just had that expensive dinner that we keep talking about. So I'm going to jump over here to Brad Garlinghouse. This is the dinner we're talking about right here. There's Brad Garlinghouse right there, CEO of Ripple. There's our president, Donald Trump. And there's Stewart. This guy right here is this guy, Brad Garlinghouse's chief legal advisor. So you're saying, okay, we seen this, right? Great dinner last night. This is what Brad Garlinghouse posted. Great dinner, you know? So, and I told you guys, they tell it on crypto first, and something about the powers that be, they like to drop little breadcrumbs, I call them. They like to speak in code. Been doing it throughout history, guys. If you know how to decode these things, well, guess what? I'm not going to take credit for this because someone else decoded it. I just went and did some more research that I'm about to bring you. So you jump over here to Stewart's page. He said the same thing. You know, this is this guy, Stewart, and I follow him as well. And he says, to top it off, the beef bourguignon was really good. Guys, somebody reading this like, oh, okay, beef bourguignon, Mr. Foresight was wrong. They didn't have steak dinner, and they didn't have caviar. They didn't have none of that. So he don't know what the hell he's talking about. Well, somebody, and I'm going to give this credit over here, because first, before I jump over there, let me set this up right for you guys. Check this out. So, and this guy's going to do the same thing, but if you set this up properly, why the hell would he name that dish was really good? Is he spitting in the face of peasants and saying, you can't afford this, what we had? No, I don't believe that. There's a reason, because he put ... Usually when you put ... in something, it's like ... Hold up, there's more. And I feel like that message was mainly sent out to Donald Trump and Brad Garlinghouse. I feel like that's what it was about, the beef bourguignon. So this guy did too. And I credit Chris R0035 for bringing this actual post to Twitter or X. Guys, I'm telling you, you don't want to miss no crypto stuff. You get on X, follow me. It was down on the banner at Mr. Foresight 64. But anyway, back to this. So this is the guy right here. And I'm going to give him his credit. But listen to this. Listen to this. Let me get this ready for you guys.
Made a deal with Ripple Labs. Check this out. So here's that famous tweet from Brad Garlinghouse saying, great dinner last night with Donald Trump. But if you look up above there, Stewart, his legal officer, says, and to top it off, the beef bourguignon was really good. Now why the heck would he say that? That doesn't make any sense. That's like somebody saying, oh hey Frankie, I heard you met with Tiger Woods last night about that golf course you guys are going to design. How was that? Yeah, it was good. The macaroni and cheese and Brussels sprouts were quite nice. Or witnessing this conversation. Hey Frederick, I heard you went out with Jimmy Pattison last night for dinner to discuss that $2 billion project you wanted to build with him. It was good. Tried out the bathrooms, took a nice fat dump. It was good. Yeah, I wouldn't know how to respond to that either. Now something in my gut was telling me Stewart the lawyer's comment was so left field too. Very strange. And then somebody found this. So if you research the symbolism of this dish, this is what you get basically. In the late 19th century, it was a well-known custom among businessmen that a dinner featuring beef bourguignon signified the successful closure of a deal. Businessmen would often finalize a deal over a bottle of red wine, and once terms were agreed upon, then they would order beef bourguignon, a meal that required time and care to prepare, mirroring the patience and effort put into their negotiations. This tradition was so ingrained in the business culture back then that seeing beef bourguignon on the table was as good as seeing a signed contract. Well, I don't know about you guys, but I feel like that comment made by the lawyer was their secret way of saying they signed a deal with the United States of America and Donald Trump. And I don't think the proof is in the pudding. I think it's in the beef.
Okay, guys. Now, you check that out, right? Let me come off that. Check that out. I think that is a great point. Great point. And it goes back to what I said, because all of this right here didn't come out. Industry leaders have urged Trump to take decisive steps, including issuing crypto-related executive orders within the first 100 days in office. And then if you go back to the article I talked about yesterday, a similar comment was made about the industry leaders, the crypto leaders have been talking to Donald Trump. This is the only Oh, these guys are the only people that he's been talking to. Who else has he been talking to that's in crypto? Let's just go down that rabbit hole. Who else could it be? Who else could it be? Michael Saylor? No, I don't believe it's him. I believe it has to be somebody that is so ingrained in crypto that that he would trust their opinion and their judgment. Who else better than Brad Garlinghouse and his team of people? So I did a little bit more. I went and I said, okay, whatever. So then I looked it up myself and I said, does a dinner, and I did this on Google, serving beef bourguignon mean the successful closure of a deal? And AI came back and it said, yes, in the business culture, particularly in France, a dinner featuring beef bourguignon is often considered a sign of successful closed deal, as it is a traditional celebratory dish signifying the completion of an important negotiations. Essentially, seeing beef bourguignon on the menu means the deal is likely done. So guys, I look at that. So I jump over here and I look at XRP and we're right at $3, guys. We're on our way to $3. That is a pleasant sign. And do you believe that it's because of that successful deal or the rumor that's possibly out there? I don't believe so. I think it is time for XRP to be going up. And like I told you guys, let me jump back over here. And like I told you guys, when you look at the fact that the inauguration is just Monday, that's just really days away. I told you things are going to start speeding up, and especially with XRP, because a lot of the smart money has already began to accumulate it, because they know you buy the rumor, you sell the news. Now, I don't believe there's going to be people selling like that. They know that Monday is going to start a new chapter for XRP when it comes to all of that. When it comes to basically the whole SEC case and all of these different things about to just go bye-bye. There's new sheriffs in town, and that is going to help XRP. Now, but when I look at just the little subtle hints that was dropped afterwards, guys, that makes me even more bullish on XRP and where things can go, especially just the dish that they had. Now, I looked at, and I'm going to put them up here. I looked at different pictures of that dish, and my, oh my, I must be a peasant, because that's the first time I think I've heard of it. I think the closest I've had is braised beef from Olive Garden, and they don't even sell that no more. So I definitely want to try that beef bourguignon, because obviously that's what the rich and the powerful eat, and just grow rich, grow happy. That's where we're going to be. So I'm going to put that on my bucket list to try some beef bourguignon. Hopefully I'll be signing a great deal when I do it. That being said, guys, let me know, what do you think of these little breadcrumbs? Are these breadcrumbs, or are they a loaf of bread? And if they have signed a big deal, what does that deal entail? That's something we got to look into as well, guys. To the next one, this your boy. I'm out.